Hi, I'm Sarah from The Upcoming. A real pleasure to have you here with us in London for the film festival. Maybe you could begin with a brief introduction to your film, Tiger Stripes. What can people expect when they watch it?
Tiger Stripes, a wild ride, a lot of fun, laughing, a bit of fear, but yeah, just a lot of dancing as well.
And tell us a bit about the genesis of the project. Where did you get the idea and why did you want to make the film?
I mean, I've been doing a lot of short films before this. Tiger Stripes is my first feature, and I'm always really interested in playing with this idea of folklore and kind of twisting it on its head, maybe modernizing it a bit or changing certain elements that maybe angered me about these old stories, but also kind of embracing what I love about it. And so Tiger Stripes really came from this visceral emotion that I had going through puberty and how terrifying it was. And I think puberty can be really scary. And, you know, we've seen many films about that. And this is my take on it. Yeah.
And how did you land on the specific story that you wanted to tell?
How I landed on it, wow, it's been a while now. I think it started just from the sense of humor that I had, where like puberty was like a horror, and you know, playing on that idea where people label young girls as monsters or they're very difficult, or whatever you want to label them as, and then kind of taking that and making that empowering and going, yeah, you want to label me as a monster, I will show you what a real monster is and let you question who the real one is. Yeah.
And how do you decide on who was going to be on your cast and how did you work with them?
Oh, wow. I love my cast so much. They're amazing. The lead cast are three young girls, teenage girls. And we did an open call actually on social media, so via Instagram and TikTok to find them. Did many workshops with them. They've never acted before, but yeah, they are incredibly talented young women who are just amazing force of nature right now. Yeah.
What was the shoot like? What were some of the challenges along the way, but also some of the highlights?
The shoot in general was just a massive highlight. We had such great energy from the young girls, like just everything's super fun, very playful. Everyone had a lot of fun on set. The difficulties were shooting when we were right in like the biggest spike of COVID cases. So a lot of testing. There was at one point where we had to stop shooting because like a lot of people got COVID. That aside, I mean, that's just such a boring challenge. It's and annoying, but like probably the worst one. But you know, we had like exciting stuff like floods and things like that. Shooting in the jungle, which is a lot easier than dealing with COVID. Yeah.
And what about, delving into this genre? It does feel like there's a lot of female filmmakers specifically dabbling in this. What do you think is so exciting about it? And I guess the creativity that can come with, rather than doing like a straight up drama.
I love it. I love that there's more and more female filmmakers doing genre films and taking their own take on it. Because, I mean, we experience things very differently. Maybe, like, we have said there's a lot of stories that haven't been told yet, even though, you know, maybe the plot is the same, but how we tell it is, I think, a bit different. And yeah, just to allow more diversity in filmmaking, more diverse voices will just make everything more exciting.
And the fact that it is, female-led film about the female experience, but in a very modern way. That feels very refreshing to see more of that on screen.
Yes, no, absolutely. I love it.
And what does it mean to you to have your film here at London Film Festival?
Oh my God, it means a lot actually, because I actually grew up in the UK. So I moved here when I was 11. I spent 17 years here. I went to film school here. So, you know, like the BFI South Bank was a place I went to like almost like a few times a week, watching films that totally inspired me, blew my mind. So like literally to have my film screening in BFI South Bank in LFF is like like a whole milestone or cycle. I don't know what, but yeah, like it means a lot, a huge deal.
And what do you hope ultimately people will take away from watching the film?
I hope they have a lot of fun and don't take themselves too seriously and kind of just, you know, like love all the bits that everyone thinks are horrible and ugly, but actually it's you and you're awesome. Yeah.
And how do you see, the films that are coming out of Malaysia at the moment? And how do you see, I guess, film festivals like this are a great platform to get a lot of different international films in front of UK audiences?
Yeah, that's really great. Of course, I just love that, we have the opportunity to show our films around the world. Also, have the opportunity to distribute our films as well. It's beginning, I think. I think, Malaysians industry, especially the independent scene, it's always tough. But I think this year there has been like quite a few quite success stories. So I don't know, more to come, hopefully. Yeah.
And it was already in a few other festivals as well. It was in Cannes, first of all, and a great reception there. How did that feel?
Incredible. I mean, like, this is my first feature. We just wanted to make this film because we believe in it. We thought it was a lot of fun to do. And just to see its journey so far is yeah, like, just makes me feel so grateful for having such an awesome team supporting this film. And I don't know, surreal, awesome. Yeah, great.
So it's been your first feature. Have you got your eyes set on what you might do next? You already started working on something?
Yeah, I mean, yes, definitely started working on stuff, reading scripts, but particularly I'm very excited to write another project, but kind of dealing with themes of motherhood, themes of family, but expects more blood, more monsters. I'm not letting go of that yet. Yeah.
Sounds very fun. Well, thank you so much for sharing all that with us and really enjoyed presenting your film here in London. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.